Hey there! Welcome to the Sula Fix. I'm Wanda Wen.
And I'm Dag.
Hi, Dag.
Hi, Mom.
Okay. What are you going to show us today?
Today we're gonna be making banana bread, but we're gonna be doing them in like they're muffin top tins. So they're a little bit like a disc shape. They'll come out really nice. They're portable. They're bite sized. They're a fun little gift you can give, and they're just you can put any toppings you want on it. So it's a perfect little thing.
Yeah, actually, we're going to make this for Halloween treats.
Oh,
right?
perfect. Even
for
better.
all the kiddos that are coming by.
There you go.
And I've always been a stickler. Maybe you can attest to this, but I've always been a stickler of making sure that our kids don't get too much sugar. And I love giving out homemade treats to the kids that come.
Yeah, I do attest to that. Yeah.
Okay, all right, well, you show us.
All right, perfect. So we're gonna start out with incorporating our butter with our sugar here, as well as a little bit of yogurt. So here we have like a pretty heavy packed cup of dark brown sugar. You can use light brown sugar if you have it, but you're just gonna miss out on those kind of deep molasses taste that dark brown sugar gives. And then here we're gonna use half a stick of butter, which equates to about like a quarter cup. And you want it softened, like room temperature, where you can kind of indent a little bit of a fingerprint in it. Just makes it a little bit easier to work with.
Cool.
And then we're gonna use any sort of plain yogurt will do. This is just Greek yogurt. You could use mascarpone if you have it, or sour cream.
And what's the yogurt for? Like what?
It adds a little bit of moisture in it. Oops. And you know, a little bit of the taste. Let me see how much I need. 3/4 of a cup. So that's about, let's see, about that much.
Does it add, I would think it adds just a little bit of a, not sour, but.
Yeah, it could. I think
Yeah.
it's definitely more just for moisture content is how I use it. Because you kind of want your banana bread a little bit wetter than like your sourdough or anything like that.
Yes.
So once we have all that in, we'll put it in our mixer over here. Jeez, I haven't used one of these in a minute. Do that. Stick this in there.
I've had this mixer for, gosh, remember we had it on Camellia Avenue?
Yeah,
For the
it
longest
shows.
What?
The age shows.
Well,
We'll pump it up. Anyways, so we'll start mixing this for 4 minutes. I know that's a long time, but what you want is like a nice light brown, really fluffy consistency, and that's what we'll get. So we'll kind of incorporate here. It's kind of hard to hear me, but we'll get there. We'll put on like a nice high, medium high for 4 minutes. So we'll start the timer now.
okay. Maybe we could do some, let's see, a yoga pose while we're doing that.
You know, I'm okay.
Like Vrikshasana, maybe, right?
I don't know, I'm okay. You would have to teach me.
Okay.
Okay.
Right leg on the inside. And hands to your heart. Okay, so here we should be fun. Come on. Okay.
All right, so that's been about 4 minutes.
Okay.
So we're gonna kind of put it down at a lower speed, and then we're gonna crack our 2 eggs, 2 large eggs in here.
Okay.
You want to do one at a time so you don't break your what you're making here, where like the fat kind of disassociates with everything else. Which is kind of doing already, but it's okay. we'll be okay. We'll crack 1 egg and let that mix a little bit. Turn it up a little bit. And as I'm doing this, you can coat our pan with a little bit of butter if you want. You could also use any oil if you want. I think butter just kind of works. It also makes the outside a little bit tastier.
Okay.
So just a nice little zhuzh is perfect.
Okay, here we go.
And need a little, here we go, spatula. Just gonna mix this. I'm just gonna put in the edges here and just make sure they get in. Just every once in a while is good.
Hey, I love these pans. You know when you have muffins, how everyone always just eats the top? It's kind of like that.
Yeah, everyone gets a top now. It's nice.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna put our second egg in. Sorry for the noise. All right, perfect. Just crank it up a little bit. All right, that's good.
Okay.
We don't want scrambled eggs. So now we have like a nice light brown. I don't know if you could see. Can't even get it out of here, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll show you at the end.
This is done.
It's nice and light brown. And now we're gonna incorporate our dry ingredients here, which is, what?
Oh, nothing.
Oh yeah, the bananas. So we have like 1.5 cups of flour, 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt.
Ah.
Just kind of round everything out. So we'll lift this back up and just slowly incorporate. We don't want to beat it too much because we have so much air in here that we don't want to lose. So we're just gonna lightly mix it. Yeah. And if you want, you could also start mashing our bananas here.
Okay.
And you want to always use, really ripe banana.
The riper the
Almost,
better?
yeah. You want all those starches to be breaking down and
How many? 2? 3?
do all 3. You can do 3 to 4. Depends how banana-y you want it.
I like the bananas.
Well, we only have 3 today.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. So we'll do this nice and
No, I
slow.
need a bigger bowl.
Get everything in.
I'm gonna have a bigger bowl.
So it's incorporating nicely, fighting this thing a little bit. Just gonna give it one little zhuzh. Alrighty. All right, I'm all done here. There we go. All right, yeah,
Ooh,
so give
that's
those a
fun.
nice mash.
Okay, so mashing them.
Yeah,
using
and
a fork.
depends how chunky you want it. I kind of like it a little bit more
I like
on the
it.
smooth side. Okay.
Oh, you like the smooth
A
side.
little bit.
Okay.
Like you want to mash it so it almost kind of becomes like baby food texture. Like you'll notice that the more you mash it, the more liquid kind of comes out.
Okay.
And that's kind of when you know you've mashed it enough. Yeah, so just keep mashing.
Okay. Definitely, this is an arm workout. Whew. I'm feeling the heat in my biceps and my triceps
They're only bananas.
and my forearms. It's good.
See how it's kind of becoming a little bit more liquidy all of
Yeah.
a sudden? Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it like a nice good pass through one more time. And
Wait, there's bananas are incredible because there's so much moisture in bananas. Okay.
yeah,
A little bit
that's
more?
good. No, that's good.
Okay. Okay.
And so then from here, we'll just put it into the mixer again, the stand mixer. Just give it like a nice run through so it just every part of it just incorporates nicely. Put a nice slow pace. Kind of sounds like an opera singer
It does.
who's crying. Alrighty. Put all the nice banana in there. Alright, perfect. You can really smell it now. It smells really nice.
What about these?
Those go in at the end, so
Okay.
I know normally people add this would be the time to add your chocolate or your
Right.
walnuts. But for us, since we're doing these, I like to put them on top so they're a little bit more visual. We'll just take this out. Now I'm gonna get banana all over me. but
Visual.
that's-
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah, you eat with your eyes first, so.
You do. You eat with your eyes first, and the more attractive a food is, the better the experience.
So if you can see here, it's pretty light in color, and that's really what you want, is this nice light,
Yeah.
this one.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So
You
let's
do
take
that.
our
Here.
mixer. I'm just gonna scrape the sides. So here is also another way you can kind of, that's really nice. You kind of want to do like a little scoop, unless you want it like a little bit of a muffin top. But I do probably fill these up to like maybe 1/2 to 3/4, because you don't want them billowing over as much. Kind of want like a nice hockey disc, because they'll rise about 1/2 in size. So you kind of have to equate to that. All right.
We actually, Dag made a batch last night because we were just testing them, and they're delicious.
That is very true.
They're so delicious. So you want to do like 3/4 away or halfway?
Maybe half, yeah.
Halfway.
I'm being a little bit liberal here, but because they rise pretty significantly. But it just depends. If you want them to kind of like have a little top on it, then you're more than welcome to fill them up a little bit more. But
Delicious. The batter's great.
we still have some extra too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
All right,
Anyways.
perfect.
Okay.
You want to put this on this side?
Yeah. Okay, so we should put in the oven, right?
No, we put toppings on it right
Oh,
now. Yeah, so
toppings.
all our
Okay.
toppings. So here we have some crushed walnuts, as well as I just cut up some dark chocolate bars, and there's also just Hershey's milk chocolate. So whatever you want. Also, I don't know where our sugar went.
Oh, the sugar.
Oh, it's right here. Sometimes I like to put a little bit of like granulated sugar on top because it adds just crunch, not really for sweet. You could also get by with that with any sort of like flaky sea salt or just flaky salt in general, So here you can just, not every single one needs to be the same,
Right.
right?
So I'm gonna
But you
put
can kind of,
chocolate on half.
yeah, chocolate on half. You do chocolate and walnuts.
Okay, here we'll
Yeah.
do some, just some larger chunks of walnuts, because not everyone can have walnuts, right? So we have to be conscious of that. And I love how they're just on top. It's so nice. And what's the sugar for, Dag?
Just a little crunch. You don't really get much sweetness out of it, but
I see. So it's
yeah.
a crunch. Here, let's put more
Yeah.
sugar. Let's put them on here. And what kind of sugar is this?
that's just like raw cane sugar.
Okay.
Granulated sugar, any
Okay.
granulated sugar is fine.
So these ones are plain. We left 6 plain and 6 decorated with chocolate chunks. Is it milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
There's milk chocolate and dark chocolate,
Oh,
but you only use dark.
Here.
I may add, I don't think we need 6 plain ones. I kind of like them.
Yeah. Okay.
Some stuff on it.
I like the walnuts.
Walnuts are key.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna make
can
them
be
with all
liberal.
walnuts because we can all eat walnuts,
Yeah.
right? But I mean, do what excuse me, do what you need to do for your family or for your trick-or-treaters.
And for Halloween, you could put like any sort of Halloween sprinkles on top would also work.
Ah.
Make it festive.
Ah. Okay. So these are ready to go in the oven.
Yeah.
And so how long do you cook them for?
I think for these, because I cooked them about 12 minutes, kind of like a chocolate chip cookie at 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I would just watch them at around 10 minutes.
Cool.
And you just kind of do the poke test with a chopstick or knife, and if it comes out cleanish, then you're ready to go. These are a little bit more wet, so if there's a little bit sticks on the knife, then you're okay. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So here, we actually created a batch yesterday, so you can pull it out.
we'll do a little swap out now.
Yeah. And
All right, perfect. And we lost 2 of them.
yeah, we lost 2 of them because Odin ate them. Dag's little brother. Okay, here they are. So darling. All right. Okay, so now let's package them. We're gonna use. Have you? Has anyone ever done a potato stamp?
No.
Yep. Here we go. Okay. So you need a knife, Dag.
Like one of these?
Yeah, just to carve.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to decorate some bags so we can insert these banana, what do we call them? They're not muffins, but banana cookies.
Discs.
Banana discs. And put them in the treat bags. So I'm gonna cut this in half. Here, let's see. I need let's see if
Here.
I'm getting a, okay, I just need a cutting board. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this in half. And the bigger the potato, the better, because you have a surface, a larger surface. So I'm gonna give you one.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a ghost. So you can make any shape. And so I'm just using a pencil, not to draw on the potato with the graphite, but really to mark it. And so I'm just going to draw a ghost shape. Okay,
This is kind of difficult.
a ghost shape. You can do a freehand shape, but I just wanted to do this. Okay, and I'm making a ghost shape with some eyes. Okay, so after you make a pattern, this is what I drew on my potato. And do you want to use this, or you're good?
I think I'm okay.
Okay, so then you take a knife and you're going to basically sort of poke the knife into it a little bit deeper, like maybe I would say a ½ inch in. So you're gonna basically follow your pattern around the shape that you just made and take your time. You wanna be careful because you're working with a knife, especially any kids that are watching this. Just be careful because you don't wanna cut yourself. And so I'm basically following the shape with my knife and I'm poking in about, I'd say, a ½ inch. And you'll see why. And so I am, what are you doing?
Mine is so bad.
Okay. Okay. So here I am. I'm following the lines that I made with my pencil. And when you have curves, it's like, that is a little bit challenging, but can be done. Okay. And then I'm going to sort of poke out the eyes. Okay, did you see that sort of twist in my knife? Then I take my knife and I cut into it crosswise, like maybe 3/8 of an inch or the ½ inch, basically. So you're gonna make a circle around it.
Oh, that's what you did.
Okay, and then you're gonna trim into your potato into the center where I've already cut this. So you could see how the shape is pulling out, right? You see that? Okay. This takes a little bit of skill, actually.
But it's fun, honestly.
Oh yeah, so
The only time you get to play with food.
you can make a rubber stamp just with a potato. So there you go. And you want to make sure that your shape is protruding out maybe by 1/4 inch. Do you see that? So that it's protruding out. That's my little ghost. Ooh.
Here's my little ghost.
That
Boo.
Okay, let me see. That is cool. Okay.
It's edgy.
Oh, I love that, Dag. Okay, so now
We also have a lot of French fries.
I actually had prepared 2 already, and I
those are
did these
good.
last night. So I did these yesterday just in preparation for today. And you can store these, and if you store them in water, they stay white versus getting brown. And here is another ghost shape that I carved last night, and here's the words boo. But I will tell you, and I realized this,
Backwards.
it's backwards.
So you're spelling oob.
Yeah. So, anyways, but just know that if you're gonna spell a word, you have to do it backwards. Okay.
And technically reverse.
I got these bags.
Nice. Oop.
Oops, sorry. And you have yours.
Thank you.
Here, I'll do 2. And you just need to just stamp it in here.
Okay.
Okay. And if you have eyes, make sure that they're...
Oh my. Oh, you kind of want to lightly press
Yeah,
so
lightly
it doesn't
press.
fill the eyeballs.
Okay, so I just got some paint.
Oh, there's like some technique going to this.
Ooh, yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
See? Okay. Here, I'm gonna...
No, you actually don't need that much ink on
Yeah,
this.
you
That's
don't.
really what it is.
Right.
You kind of want to scrape it off.
Yeah, you do. Okay. There. Yeah, the cleaner the ink, or the cleaner the cleaner the paint.
Oh,
the
that's
stamp.
a crispy one. I don't know if anyone could see that. Look at that.
Okay.
That's nice.
Wait, I'm getting
That's the
paint.
best one.
Let me see. Oh, see, you can also do this and make your own wrapping paper. If you had large sheets of paper, like large craft paper, you can do this method.
Better be a good gift if you're gonna spend that time carving the potato. Does this work on any potato, or is it only a rustic potato? Or can I do it like a golden Idaho yellow?
Yeah, you can do it on golden Idaho yellow. So I kind of flubbed up this one, so I'm gonna use my other stamp. He has a little bit of better shape, this one. Okay. All right. So basically, just pressing it in and then letting it dry. God, that is not good. Okay. It's really not being successful. Okay, that was not a good one.
I'm fairly successful at this.
Oh,
Look
how
at that.
darling.
Little snowflake.
Darling, wait, can you see? It's so cute. Darling Dag.
Can you say?
Okay.
If anyone
So-
needs potatoes to be stamped on your guy.
All right. Okay, so then you gotta let these dry, right? So you gotta let them dry, and I did some yesterday, and so these are already dried. Okay, so here they are. Sweet little ghost,
Nice.
right? I don't know if you could see. I used basically an off-white paint because that's what I had. So you don't need to go out and buy paint. Probably there's some in the garage if you have a garage, and just use what you have. So this is an off-white paint. We had used it on the walls earlier. And then let's just take one of these.
Should try one.
Oh, try one.
Perfect, you know. Nice, still moist inside. It's good.
So good. Okay.
Really good.
I'm gonna need the wax paper.
Actually, really good.
Oh, here's wax paper. Okay. So the reason why I want to put these in wax paper is that so the grease doesn't seep through the bags. So we'll just take one. They're delicious, Dad. So good.
Yeah, pretty good.
You just need to wrap them. This is a little bit big, but it's okay. All right. So then just put them in your bags. All right, here's one for you.
Oh, thank you.
And just fold it in half, like so. There's my little ghost. He's right here. And then just take a hole punch. And if you don't have a hole punch, no big deal. You can just always use a sharp pencil and just poke it through. But here I have a hole punch. Make a hole. And I happen to have this great ribbon. It's black with gold trim from another gift that I was given. And just a quick tie. You don't need a bow or a knot. I just think the simpler the better. So just one tie is fine. And cutting at an angle. And there you go. Yeah, see? You don't even need a hole punch,
No.
but you can just use a sharp pencil. And there's the little treats. So cute. Do you want some?
I'll take a little thing.
So this is, again, why you want to save ribbons, because you can always use it for these kinds of projects where you don't need a whole bunch.
Save ribbon and save bananas.
Well, save bananas.
That's really what it is.
Right, save bananas. And then I made some yesterday for all of you. Okay. There you go. Yay! Happy
Yeah.
Halloween. That's the Sulip fix for today. Thank you, Dag.
You're welcome.
So good. And thanks for coming. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.